Durk married India before he got locked up, or maybe through, I don't know how it got finalized. I could probably pull that marriage certificate somewhere, but he's married to India.
Oh,
He's a father, we all know that, and a son, obviously. And an internationally renowned musician and recording artist, and he should be granted pretrial release on reasonable conditions that include the following: a bond secured partially in full by a $2.3 million equity in 2 homes, Georgia, and a $1 million cash tendered by Sony Music. Okay.
so Sony is putting up $1 million, even though I'm pretty sure Durk got a cool $1 million to put up. It is cool to see Sony step up and say, okay, this is one of our artists. And, I think him and Rod Wave, I think they're both on Alamo, which might be under Sony. And they're probably 2 of the biggest artists on that label. So, Durk is a cash cow for that label. So they're like, all right, we're going to step up. And then the whole marriage thing, it looks very good. It looked good in court when you going, before the judge and, you're a married man. So it reads good,
Yo, big shout out to Sony, man. I like when the record labels who have profited off the death music finally say, we'll put some money up to get our death music artists out. And I got to shout out to Sony, too, because when Bobby Shmurda called his Rico, they took, and Bobby could have got bail. Sony said, because Sony owns Epic, and Bobby was on Epic. Sony was like, what? Who? Okay. So Sony Music's down to put up $1 million. Okay. So Durk is down to put up $2.3 million in equity in 2 homes. And it will be $1 million in cash by Sony.
So $3 million.
He's down with home detention with electronic monitoring, around-the-clock security services ensuring compliance with all conditions, reporting to pretrial services, and additional third-party sureties and guarantors to satisfy a bond amount that the court determines. So basically, if the court says, no, we're not going to do it for, essentially this looks like $3.3 million, right? 2.3 in houses, and then $1 million in cash by his record label. Which, by the way, I know some of y'all are going to make this like, yo, wait, why Durk's label? Durk has that money as well. Trust me, Durk definitely he probably got $10 million in his account somewhere. Or that he could liquidate to get money. You know what I mean? So don't think, his record label's name being on this, is to show that there's reputable, publicly traded companies that value him and actually enlist their trust in him to want him to come home.
Again, it looked good, basically. So these were the conditions that Durk brought to the judge so that he could possibly get a bond. Even though that was denied today, he did not get the bond that he wanted. But these were the conditions that he wanted. And of course, letting them know that he's a married man now. Now, I ain't gonna lie, man. So much new stuff have come out about this Durk case. Of course, they're trying to link him to another murder that happened, in retaliation for his brother D thing. But I asked this about the Durk situation, right? Like, we can sit around and we can look at it from the outside, right? But that was that man's brother. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody do something to your family members or somebody you like, you don't know how you gonna react. Now, the fact that he is the biggest artist and he's using his money to fund these things was a bad idea. Absolutely. But I think to just off the cuff, just being able to judge it and be like, oh, he was wrong. That was his brother. You feel me? Like, you don't know how you gonna react when somebody do something to somebody you love. You feel me? And he had millions of dollars and he was moving very, very fast. Now, I'm not making no excuses for Durk. You feel me? A grown man. But at the end of the day, when you are the money maker, like you're the breadwinner, you can't be out here moving like that, moving mafioso style, because they can't wait to attach that to whatever you're doing and take you down. It's too easy. But yeah, man, it's the kid Ríez. I'll catch y'all in my next video. Until next time, peace.